protecting reproductive rights. Vice President Kamala Harris brought that message today to San Jose.
But as NBC Bay Area's Marianne Favro explains, protesters repeatedly interrupted the event to demand the vice president turn her attention to Gaza.
During her talk, at least 4 different times, she was shouted down by protesters calling for a ceasefire in Gaza. But the vice president remained focused on talking about the importance of reproductive rights. Several hundred people gathered at San Jose's Mexican Heritage Plaza today to hear Vice President Kamala Harris talk. Her message? Ever since Roe versus Wade was overturned in 2022, fighting for reproductive freedom is more important than ever.
To fight back against laws that are criminalizing healthcare providers and making women suffer in our country.
She touted California as a model for protecting women's rights, but also focused on a handful of states that have now banned abortion, even in the case of rape.
One does not have to abandon their faith or deeply held beliefs to agree the government should not be telling her what to do with her body.
But at least 4 times during her talk, the vice president was shouted down by protesters calling for a ceasefire in Gaza. Each time, the demonstrators were escorted out, and Harris continued.
When I see her, I'm empowered to do more.
U.S. Senator LaFonza Butler says while California has created new laws protecting reproductive rights, more must be done.
Here we are in a moment where there are those who would have us to pass on something that is less than. And I don't know about you, California, but I am not interested in my daughter or America's daughters having less than.
Harris also reminded voters their choice for president at the ballot box in November could be a huge factor in the future of women's reproductive freedoms. After the vice president finished her talk here, she headed to a campaign fundraiser in Los Gatos. In San Jose, Marianne Favro, NBC Bay Area News.